Hi, and welcome to Yoga with Debbie. My name is Debbie, and this is my beautiful assistant, Cameron. This is day 3 of our 7-day beginner yoga series. There will be links to the videos below for days 1 and 2 and 0 as to how we started. Today we are using a couple of blocks if you have them. So a yoga block if you have them. If not, some books, thicker books will be better. Because you want to be using them to prop you up and squeezing them between your knees, which we'll get to. You could always use a pillow if need be. Also, we're using a chair because our wall where we're filming is just a little bit too far away for what we're going to be doing. So if you need to press pause and grab a chair because you don't have a wall near you, great. If not, just feel free to use that wall when we get there. Without further ado, we will get started. All right, so to start with today, we are going to begin standing at the top of our mat. Moans and groans are perfectly acceptable. So we are going to begin in mountain pose. So mountain pose is an active pose, if you can believe that. So we want to make sure that our feet are hip width distance apart. Maybe Cameron, you can face the camera so people can actually see. Beautiful. So feet are hip width distance apart. You are going to stand with your shoulders directly over your hips. Your palms are facing out. You're going to lift your kneecaps up away from your shins, engaging your thigh muscles. And then you will shine your heart forward, keeping tuck your chin down just a touch. There we go. Shoulder blades are squeezing together, but not squeezing together. So we don't want to squeeze them together like we're trying to squeeze a pencil between them. Can you squeeze tight? We don't want to do that because we want to keep the shoulders relaxed away from the ears. It's just that intention of squeezing the shoulder blades together. So you can turn back around, face the camera if you'd like, Cameron. And then we can close down the eyes, or you can have a soft gaze, whichever is more comfortable for you. And we will take 3 deep breaths in this mountain pose, connecting ourselves to our practice and grounding ourselves in. Inhaling, filling the belly full of air, exhaling through the nose. And then one more deep breath in and out. And then we will make our way into our standing cat-cows. We did them seated. We did them on our knees. Now we're going to do them standing. So Cameron, if you'd like to face the top of the mat, it'll be easier for people to see you. You want to bring your elbows up 90 degrees. And then inhale, arch the back, shine the chest forward, looking slightly up towards the ceiling. Don't drop the head back too far. And then exhale, round in on yourself, bringing your elbows together if you can. Inhale, shine that heart forward, looking up. Exhale, round. Try and keep those elbows at shoulder height if you can, if that's comfortable for you. And then exhale, round. She said, no, it's not. And then come back to Tadasana. So we want to make sure, again, that we're standing nice and tall with our feet hip width distance apart, our shoulders over our hips, our knees over our ankles. We want to give a slight bend to the knees as we inhale, reach the arms up above the head. And then we're going to exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, keeping our hips facing forward, and we can just look over our shoulder. We're not twisting the whole body, it's just the upper back that we're twisting. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Nice. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, twist. And this is just more for our upper torso. Inhale. And exhale. And stabilizing our body. Inhale and reaching up. Keeping our abdominals engaged. Exhale, twist. And once more to the other side. And twist. And then we will come back up and drop our hands down in front of us. Nice. We'll do some shoulder rolls, forward and back. In whatever position your arms feel comfortable, and then take them back. You can be a little looser than you want. You don't have to be as stiff as Cameron is. All right, so if you are near a wall or you can make your way over to the wall, do so. Cameron's going to make her way back to the chair. So we are going to lift one knee, bringing it up, and we'll grab on with our hand and holding ourselves up nice and tall. Try not to lock out that standing leg. Keep a slight bend in that knee, and then drop it back down. And then you can take it to the other knee. Inhale, pulling that navel into the spine. Exhale, drop. Take it to the other one. If you're comfortable and you don't need a chair or a wall, you can grab it with both hands. She needs the chair, which is perfectly fine. Again, this is beginner yoga, so you listen to your body, right? You do what works for you. And we'll take it over to the other side. And this is stretching our hamstrings. Most of us have really tight hamstrings. This is good for us to do because we're going to make our way back to the top of the mat now. And we're going to do standing forward folds. So make sure that your feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale, reach those arms up. And then exhale, folding forward. Nice flat back. Slide your hands down your legs. Go as far down as comfortable as for you. If you need a block because you can't touch the ground, that's fine. You can absolutely use your blocks or your books. If you're not as far down even as Cameron is, maybe you're up further, that's perfectly fine. It's just a forward fold for your body, so you listen to your body. So we'll get Cameron to go back down, and then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And then bend your knees and slowly roll your way up to standing, making sure that your head and shoulders are the last things to come up. And we'll do that twice more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Slight bend in the knees. Don't walk them out. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, fold down. And then inhale, roll your way slowly back up to standing. And then once more, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold back down. And what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to heel toe your feet out so that they're mat width distance apart. I want like you to have a very generous bend in your knees. And then you're going to grab opposite elbow, opposite hand. There we go. And tuck your chin into your chest. And we're just going to hang. This is a hanging forward fold. So this should feel really nice on your hamstrings and your low back. You can rock a little side to side if that feels good for you. You can bend and straighten your legs. Just do whatever movement feels good for you. It's your body. Listen to it and do what feels good for you. This is just a really nice way to stretch out that tight back, especially if you're doing it first thing in the morning, which is when, for me, I know I'm particularly stiff, as most of us are when we get out of bed. And now we will come out of that, release our hands, and then we will roll ourselves slowly back up. You can work your feet back in, or you can stay wide-legged, whichever is comfortable for you, and roll slowly because we are coming back up from a forward fold. And for those of us who have low blood pressure, sometimes coming up too quickly isn't always good for us. Now we're going to make our way onto our back. So find your way into a seated position. Roll yourself slowly on your back. If you need to push that chair out of your way, feel free to do so, Cam. You can be violent if you need to. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend our knees, putting our feet flat on the mat, hip width distance apart. This is where your yoga block or your book or even a pillow, if you don't have that, is going to come in handy. We're going to place it between our knees. We're going to squeeze it together. So bring your feet in as close to your bum as is comfortable for you. If you can graze your heels with your fingertips, perfect. If not, that's fine. If they're further away, you just want to make sure you're comfortable and you're not going to overextend your knees. We are going to inhale, pulling our navel into our spine, keeping it there. And on the exhale, we're going to slowly lift our bum and our hips up, coming into bridge pose, keeping that block squeeze between our thighs, engaging our glutes, and then slowly roll back down. And we'll do that one again. So take a big deep breath in, pulling that navel in, engaging the abdominals. On the exhale, keeping those abdominals engaged, squeeze that block between your knees, squeeze those buns together. And then exhale, slowly roll your way down. And once more, inhale, engage those abdominals. And lift the hips, squeezing the block. Stay for the inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower down. And you can remove that block and put it off to the side. You won't need that anymore. If it feels good for you, you can pull both knees into your chest, doing full wind pose, or in towards your shoulders, rocking a little side to side if you need that. And then we will extend one leg and then the other to the corners of our mat, taking up space, just letting your body relax, shoulders away from the ears, closing down the eyes if that's comfortable for you. If not, just a soft gaze. Take a big, full, deep belly breath in, biggest one you've taken this far, and then exhale it out. Let your breathing return to its natural rhythm. We're going to relax our forehead, releasing our eyebrows away from our hairline. Relax the tongue away from the roof of the mouth. Relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Feeling your arms become heavy. The torso is heavy. Your hips are melting into the floor beneath you. Your legs feel heavy. Your feet feel heavy. Your ankles are relaxed. And just be. If you'd like to stay here in Shavasana for longer, feel free to do so. But if you have to get on with the rest of your day, as we do, take a big full belly breath in and let it go. You can wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, slowly wake the body up. Rotate your ankles, rotate your wrists if that feels good. Just gently turn your head from side to side. Take a big full body stretch, putting those arms up overhead if that's comfortable for you. And then release that, rolling over on the one side so you can push your way up into a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulders over your hips, closing down the eyes if you'd like. Take another full deep belly breath in, reaching those arms up overhead, palms to touch, gathering all that good energy we've created. Exhale, hands down through center to your heart. Bow your chin to your chest, thanking your body for taking you through this practice today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us on the mat today. I hope you liked this. Give us a thumbs up and hit that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to see more of us, we will be back tomorrow with day 4 of our beginner yoga series, where we will build on with the basics that we have started in the last 3 days. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you again next time.